Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, guys, I know it's a little early for you guys, but still.
Not for you on the East Coast. It's only 9 o'clock over there. So
No, it's 6 in the morning here.
6 in the morning on the West Coast. I'm talking about the East Coast.
Yeah, it's not, well, it's a Saturday. People sleep in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sleep is for the week, though.
But, like, yeah, we're here
I'm running
again
out about,
at the
I'm running out
7.
about 5 hours of sleep right now.
Oh, God, yeah. Episode 7. I hope you guys are enjoying these podcasts every Saturday. Me and
Hmm.
Phil are having fun doing this. So.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun doing this.
So we're just gonna keep doing it and doing it and doing it
Hmm.
until something happens, like me. But here, majority of you guys wanted to talk about 1972,
Hmm.
and to Phil, it's an important year.
Great year for my family.
Without 1972,
I probably wouldn't be here.
yeah, Phil's not gonna be here. He wouldn't.
Both, both of both of my parents were born in 1972.
So yeah, so it's like the Back to the Future thing. We got to go back and save the parents so
Hmm.
Phil can get born.
Hmm.
So yeah, to start with, do you know who the president was in 1972?
Richard Nixon,
Yes, he was.
Tricky
And
Dicky.
was it 1972 where he got
He
the
won by a
mandate?
landslide.
Yeah, he won it by the last time, right?
Yeah, that was his reelection. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then in the same year, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Miami Dolphins in the Super Bowl.
That was for the 71 year.
71,
That was for
72.
the 1971 season in 1972.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl was in 1972.
Yes, yes. But
Oh.
just to be clear, just to be clear, that was the. I mean, that was the. Those were the dynasty years of the Miami Dolphins. So,
Yeah, and they were nothing.
well, I'm pretty sure that lit a fire under their butt, and they proceeded to not lose a single game after that.
But didn't they lose in the
They won the
Super
Super
Bowl?
Bowl the next year.
Man.
They did not lose again until
The Super Bowl, right?
the 1973 season.
Yeah. So yeah, and in 1972, the space shuttle finally sent some pictures of Mars. So we got pictures of Mars that year, and that was
It was a
great.
space program.
Yeah, the space program started. So yeah,
I don't think the space shuttle was launched yet. I think that was late 70s.
really.
I mean,
Yeah.
the concept of the space shuttle was probably designed in the early 70s, but wasn't built until later.
Oh yeah. It says it right here. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. And in
Hmm.
1972, the California Supreme Court voted the state's death penalty. So they got California
They got
actually
rid of
got
the
rid of the death penalty in California. So yeah, you have anything you want to?
Well, I do know. I do happen to listen to a lot of songs released in 1972 that I still listen to today.
Oh really?
I Has anyone heard of American Pie? Bye,
Oh, that
bye,
was 72.
American Pie. That was in 1972. I thought it was earlier than that. I thought it was like 1970 or something like that.
I thought that was 71.
Mm-hmm. Or, how many of you guys are Stevie Wonder fans?
I am. I know I am. I like the one that
There is Superstition.
Oh, that one.
That was 1972.
I like the other one. He thinks.
How about Lean on Me? Yeah, Lean on Me by Bill Withers.
And also, China tested some nuclear weapons.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this one is surprising me. One of my favorite songs of all time. It was actually released in 72. It's Long Cool Woman in the Black Dress by the Hollies.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was released in like 1970 or something like that. I knew it was 70s. I didn't know it was 72.
Never heard of that.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
maybe you heard video.
What?
Rocket Man came out in 72. Wow.
Rocket Man?
Rocket Man. Mm-hmm.
What is that, 70?
72.
Really?
So it says right here.
Man, that's an iconic song.
Mm-hmm. How about Layla?
It rings a bell. It rings a bell, but not sure.
School's Out by Alice Cooper.
Okay, yeah, I know that one.
One of my favorites, and probably his biggest hit, is Charlie Pride's Kiss an Angel Good Morning by Charlie Pride.
Okay.
Came out that year. That's such a great song. It's
yeah.
And one of my other favorite artists released Taxi, Harry Chapin.
Taxi. How did that go?
It's been a while since I've heard it, so.
Yeah, I heard the title, but I actually.
But there are some other movies that I've seen as well that I love from 1972 as well.
Oh, really? What is that?
I'm going to give an offer you can't refuse. The Godfather.
That was 72?
The first one, yeah.
Really? With
Mm-hmm.
who was in that?
Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Man, really? That was 72, the first one? Damn.
I'm going to give an offer you can't refuse.
And you know, that year, Jane Fonda and Gene Hackman, they won the 29th Golden Globe Award. So, if you got too young to know who Jane Fonda is,
she's the daughter of Henry.
Yeah,
Fonda.
she's the daughter of the famous actor. I forgot.
Henry Fonda.
Huh?
Henry Fonda.
Yeah, Henry Fonda, but Jane Fonda was
pretty good actress in and of herself.
Yeah. And her movie on Golden Pond, that's an iconic movie with Jane Fonda.
My favorite with Jane Fonda, my favorite movie with Jane Fonda, it's kind of a lesser known movie because of its notoriousness, but I loved her in The China Syndrome. I don't know if you've heard of that movie.
No.
So basically, it's about a nuclear disaster that's on the brink of blowing up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And basically the trials and tribulations that follow. Jack Lemmon's also in that movie, but she's a news reporter that reports on this.
Okay.
And actually, because of learning the truth, she sides with the workers and not the company.
Okay.
Because she was actually there when the event happened.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why it's notorious and people don't really remember it is because of what happened a couple weeks after it was released in theaters.
What
That
happened?
that of 3 Mile Island. The 3 Mile Island nuclear disaster happened just a couple weeks after it was released.
Really? That was
Mhm.
wow, man.
And that's just happenstance. It they couldn't have predicted what would happen, but the fact it did brought a lot of controversy about the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. But there's two other movies that I like from 1972. If you guys have ever seen the musical movie Cabaret with Liza Minnelli.
Oh, right here. Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Pools was in that too.
Who?
Bob Pools.
Mm-hmm.
POSSE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That happened in February 13th of 1972.
Mm-hmm. And then, this is another notorious film as well because of the impact it caused to the sponsoring company.
Mm-hmm.
Deliverance also came out in 1972.
Oh, that's a good movie.
It's a great movie with one scene that no one should ever see.
Yeah.
Honestly, it just so far out from the rest of the movie. It just sets the tone for the rest of the film. It's just like, oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah, don't watch it when kids are out.
Yeah.
That one.
But the reason why it's notorious is because it nearly put Coleman out of business. Coleman Camping Products out of business.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because of that scene. And
Yeah.
everyone knows which scene I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to get into it. No, we're not going to get into that.
That's all I can say. That's the only hint I'm giving.
It's just, oh. But did you know that John Lennon and Yoko Ono co-hosted the syndicated TV show, the Mike Douglas Show?
I
And
don't think that's the actor Michael Douglas. I don't think.
No. There was another Mike Douglas in the 70s who did. He had his own talk show. He has his own TV show, a sitcom.
I must say. 1972 was also a notorious year for the Olympics as well.
Yes, it was.
If any of you guys have not recalled, that was the 1972 Munich Olympics, where the entire Israeli team was killed by Arab commandos, terrorists, basically.
Sad. Yeah, that was sad, dude.
It was very tragic, and probably the blackest eye on the Olympics as a whole.
Yes, it was.
But that year we also got Mark Spitz winning 7 gold medals in swimming.
He won 7?
Only defeated by one person, Michael Phelps, in 2008.
So Michael Phelps had 8?
Michael Phelps had 8 in 2008. Mm-hmm.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
But the thing that makes Mark Spitz's so impressive was the fact that it was in natural waters. It was in a natural pool. So it didn't have the robustness and design of being really quick in an Olympic pool with
So would you put an asterisk next to Michael Phelps' name then?
no, because his was more regulated. The only thing I would, because it was more rigorous, more regulated about pool design and stuff like that. Mark Spitz is the one that should be the outlier because it's like, holy crap, how'd you win 7 medals in that those water quality and stuff like that? And he didn't even wear a swim cap or goggles.
God dang.
If I recall.
What a stud.
Mm-hmm.
And also in music history,
Mm-hmm.
Elvis Presley separated from his wife that year. So, and if you guys don't know who Elvis Presley is, where have you been? Elvis is the biggest name in music history of all time. To this day, I listen to old Elvis Presley music. So, love the guy. He had a great voice.
2 significant things in media also happened in 1972. Number 1, the TV show MASH debuted.
That debuted.
1972. That debuted. But even more famously, Atari's Pong was released to the public.
The game.
Yep, the video game Pong.
And if you guys don't know what Pong is, it's like tennis.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simple game. It's really a simple game.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I play, I get frustrated.
If anyone has seen the movie WALL-E, that's the game he's trying to play with. What's her name? Dirt.
It's a very frustrating game.
Because it's so simple.
Yep. So yeah. And also, the former drummer for the Beatles, Ringo Starr, he released his first single album in 1972. But it only came out in the UK. It wasn't a worldwide release. It was just released in the UK. So
1972 also began the investigation into what later became Nixon's downfall, which is the Watergate scandal.
Yeah, it was. That was the downfall of Richard Nixon.
But the investigation began about a month after his win, so.
So. And in 1972, the Lakers' streak of winning streak ended that year too. Led by the future Lakers star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Milwaukee Bucks beat the LA Lakers. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know the Milwaukee Bucks beat the LA Lakers to end the Lakers' winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Kenton might be happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Frazier versus Daniel. Joe Frazier stopped the world heavyweight boxing champion. Joe Frazier stopped Terry in the fourth round. I kind of watched boxing, so I kind of do remember hearing about that. So yeah, and Joe Frazier was a bad. She was a bad. He was an awesome boxer.
Mm-hmm.
I
Here's
was
a good one.
yeah.
Here's a
Go
good
ahead.
one. The Sapporo. So for those of you who don't know, the transition between Summer and Winter Olympics only happened recently. Generally, the Olympics were held the same. The Winter and the Summer Olympics were held in the same year.
Were they really?
Mm-hmm. So obviously, you had Munich in 1972 for the summer. That's what everyone remembers.
Yeah.
But they also forget that Sapporo, Japan, hosted the Winter Olympics that year and was the first Asian country to host an Olympic Games, I believe.
Really?
No, second after Tokyo. It was the first Winter Games in Asia.
So Tokyo had an Olympics also,
Yeah, that was 68, I believe.
and then Tokyo had another one,
So it
but
was Rome. It was Rome. No, then it was Tokyo in 64, and then Mexico City in 68. Or I think that. Let me just double check my events here.
and I believe that Tokyo, they were going to get another Olympics, but the pandemic happened, and they had to cancel the Olympics that year. That was
Mhm.
held in Tokyo.
All right, let's go back here. Mexico City was in 1968.
Okay.
Tokyo was in 64.
Okay.
Rome was in 1960. So I got the second time I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right the sixth time.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. We got around 6 people in the chat. Thank you.
Welcome. But yeah, it was the first Winter Olympics to be held in Asia. So,
And would you happen to know how many gold medals
the country who won the most gold medals in Sapporo was the USSR, the Soviet Union.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay, nice.
Now, for those of you, man. Oh, so the Summit Series
Mm-hmm.
this is probably the most infamous year for the Summit Series in Canada because they were playing with a bunch of. This was basically like the Miracle on Ice for Canada in 1972. This was a way to prove their competitiveness with the Soviet Union. Most famously, Phil Esposito basically called out the fans who were booing them and said, "We're really trying. We're trying. You really are, and it's really a shame to see all of our fans booing us." And guess what? They went on to win and win and win after that.
Really?
They beat the USSR. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's see here. Let me see here. Alright, alright. It says right here, will NBA record Will Chamberlain of the Los Angeles Lakers became the first
Okay.
player in the NBA history to reach the career 30,000 point mark.
So, because the Bucks won the NBA Finals, guess who was with them in that final?
Will Chamberlain?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar before he became a Laker.
Wait. He was part of the Bucks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Really?
That was early in his career.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Since the Bucks won, that was obviously Kareem Abdul-Jabbar who helped them win.
So was that the first team that he ever played for, though?
Mm-hmm. That's the team who drafted him. Yep. Then he was later traded to the Lakers.
Oh man!
Because Milwaukee could not afford his contract that he
really?
demanded.
How big was the contract? That year. Compared to right now, it has to be some change.
All right. So that was in 1975. Hold on 1 second. That's just my garage door opening. Apparently my mom's leaving, so. It basically was like the great.
I bet compared to the salary now in the NFL and back then, no comparison. That's insane, bro.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a Milwaukee Buck at that time. But he wasn't known as that. I forget his actual name. So, but yeah, that's pretty special. Who won the World Series in 1972? Because I'm a big baseball nerd, so. Wow. So, the now Sacramento A's were in Oakland at the time.
They'll still be the Oakland A's to me.
Just like that, everyone will always remember the Raiders as the Oakland Raiders. Everyone forgets about
I
the
remember that the Los Angeles Raiders first. They were there first in LA.
They were in Oakland first, and then they moved to LA in 1980. I want to say.
Were they really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were originally from LA.
Yeah, they won their first 2 Super Bowls in Oakland. Won their second 2 in LA.
Okay.
Then they moved back to Oakland in the mid '90s and
Yeah, I
remained
remember
until they
that. Yeah,
went
I
to.
remember that one. And they made it to the
Hey, Jax, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Hey, Jax. Also, in baseball record, you know who Hank Aaron is, right?
Hank, Henry, Hammer, and Aaron. Yep, Hammer and
He,
Hank.
he became the first baseball player to earn $200,000 average a year.
Salary.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back then, right? If you compare that to inflation right now, that's like about uh hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah, happy Saturday, Jack. I really
Hey,
appreciate.
Jax, happy Saturday.
I really appreciate it. We got 6 people watching.
Alrighty.
I'm not. We got 7 people watching. Guys, I know it's kind of early, and you guys are just sitting in your kitchen listening to this with a cup of coffee in your hand. So we do appreciate it. I know
So,
it's a little early.
you want to learn some? You want to learn about some cars?
Go for it. I love cars. I love
Alrighty.
cars. I love old cars too. So bring it,
So,
bring it, Phil.
hang on. So, this is a top.
Give me
So,
the
the top
top
10
five.
best-selling cars in 1972. Okay.
Yep, go for it.
Why? Why is it only European? Okay.
Hey, European made good cars.
So,
Yeah, Jax. I've been up
the
since 1. So, yeah, Jax. All right, go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry.
so in 1972,
Mm,
Volkswagen Beetles became the best-selling car of all time.
I don't know why.
Here, okay, let me be very clear about this. The Volkswagen Beetles in their original design are easy.
Crap.
They're easy to fix yourself. That's what brought a lot of people to the Volkswagen Beetle. It's like I don't have to go to a mechanic to pay for them. I can do it myself.
But they made a fatal mistake by putting the engine in the back of the car instead of the front of the car.
Okay, let me ask you this, Jay. Is that much better than putting the gas tank where you get rear-ended all the time in the Ford Pinto?
I'm not saying that the Ford Pinto was a great design either. I'm just saying these cars back in the day, they didn't care about safety.
No. Majority of the let's see here.
But I would take the Pinto over a bug. I really would. For some reason, I don't like the design of the Volkswagen Bug. It's just it doesn't it doesn't catch my eye like the Pinto. Pinto, it's an underrated car.
Okay.
But till this day, Volkswagen has made more bugs model. So yeah, and the bugs used to be everywhere on the road.
until they became over manufactured and over
Yeah,
engineered, like majority of the rest of German cars.
yeah, but didn't they stop making it for a while? Then they brought it back with a new design and a new model.
So I know that they got rid of the two-door design and put in a four-door design, which looked absolutely
Yeah,
horrendous.
yeah, that was horrible. I don't know what they were thinking. Four door,
Someone was smoking something with that one.
yeah, four door bug. Oh
I can't find
no.
any data on the best-selling cars in the U.S.
Maybe you can find out what the best muscle car was back in 1972. It had to be a Chevy SS, I believe.
The Camaro was a big part of, and was a big seller.
Yeah,
The Chevelle as well,
yeah, the
SS,
SS.
the Chevelle SS,
Yeah,
particularly the SS 454.
yeah. Oh man, those. Oh,
Although one of my favorite ones,
oh, don't tell
um,
me. What is it?
1972 Chevy Nova.
Oh, oh, really? You like the Nova? I like the
So
engine that way.
specifically, the one I like is the Supernova.
Yes, yeah, I love the engine. I love the engine they put in there. Like the body was, oh, the design of the body wasn't doing nothing for me. It's like the Chevy SS. Now the Chevy SS had a sleek
So this is a here. Let me.
look to it. I
Make
I
sure
know.
that
I like it because
this
what about
is a this is a
who is this?
this is a Chevy Nova SS
Really?
with a
Joining
flat
us.
back. It's a
I didn't.
383.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is this? I didn't invite. Oh,
This is a 1972
oh,
Chevy
oh,
Nova
yeah. See,
SS.
yeah. Look at that beauty.
That is a beautiful car.
That is a beauty. Especially the bright orange. I love that color.
It's good on the old Chevys.
Yeah, it was. And back then, you could have got that car for about maybe 5, 6
How
grand.
much did a Chevy Nova go for?
It had to be around 5 or 6 grand, brand new. Back in the 70s.
God.
Was that right?
Oh. $27,400.
27,000? Even back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Good God, that was. That was. So you're telling me it was almost 30 grand for
At the
that?
time it was built, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's about $208,200 today.
Yep. I mean, if you,
Still a very expensive piece.
yeah, but if you still had the car right now, you could have sold it for millions. If it ran. So, man, I'm telling you.
Alrighty.
I'm telling you, they do not build cars like they used
Here
to.
we go. You want to
So,
hear some companies that started in 1972?
oh, yeah, go for it.
Atari.
the, the video game company?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Started in 1972.
and they went bankrupt in the 80s.
Here's a good one. Bass Pro Shops.
You're telling that pro started in 1972.
1972. Mm-hmm.
Where was the first location open?
Nashville. Or Memphis.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because all those
No,
hillbillies,
actually.
huh?
Let's see.
Mostly hillbillies love Bass Pro Shops.
Okay. I guess it started in Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
Burlington Coat Factory.
I still love that place.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Carnival
going
Cruise
there.
Lines.
Where?
Carnival Cruise Lines.
1970s?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a stock share in that cruise line I bought. I bought it when the pandemic happened. But yeah, man, those are the
Let's see here.
iconic places.
Half Price Books
Half price books?
started in 1972.
Are they still around?
I don't know.
I know Barnes and Noble, they're going out of business because of the internet. So,
Hula Hands.
what is Hula? I heard of it,
It's a
but
casual restaurant and bar chain.
okay. That's an
Hobby
iconic
Lobby also started in
Hobby Lobby.
1972. Mm-hmm.
Man,
Hart's Chicken.
what chicken?
Hart's?
Hard chicken.
Yeah. I mean, it
Is,
was mostly in the South, but I think I've heard about it.
is it like KFC or
It's a, let's see here. Let's see what it says. It's an American fast food restaurant chain specializing in fried chicken.
so yeah, so it's like KFC.
Mm-hmm. iHeartMedia started in 1972.
I heard of it, but I forgot what they're all about.
Basically, it's kind of like I mean, nowadays they're kind of like a Pandora almost.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah. Yeah, like Phil said, 1972 was a great year.
Nutrisystem.
And if you guys don't know what that is, it's a diet company where they help you lose weight.
Popeyes.
You mean the chicken place?
Mm-hmm. Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen.
I love that place. I go there once. I try to get some food there once a week at Popeyes.
How about? Have you ever been to a Ruby Tuesday?
Ruby Tuesday.
You never been to a Ruby Tuesday?
I've been to Ruby, but not a Ruby Tuesday.
It's a restaurant chain.
Yeah, but I don't think they're still around, are they?
If they are, they're scraping by.
Yeah.
Oh, the Scantron Corporation started in 1972.
Nice.
And that's how we take standardized tests nowadays.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But yeah, man. 1970.
Yeah, a lot of great companies started in there.
Yeah, a lot of good companies, and some of them are around until this day. I mean, right now, if you tell anybody about Bass Pro, everybody knows what that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's an iconic store.
You know what? Just be on the. I wonder when IKEA was started. I'm just curious.
IKEA had to be in the 80s.
1943.
IKEA?
Founded in Sweden in 1943.
And what did they sell back in the day?
Same thing
Furniture?
they do today, furniture.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they sold Swedish meatballs also.
Let's see here.
I go to IKEA for the food. Man.
July 28th, 1943.
So that was the first time IKEA opened. And if you don't know, guys, if you
Selling
guys
goods like
don't,
pens and wallets, so basically like stationery.
but if you guys don't know, guys, if you go to IKEA, try the Swedish meatballs. It's to die for.
They are. I love Swedish meatballs.
I don't know what they do to those Swedish meatballs, but oh man, it is so good. It's so good.
So good. Especially with a little bit of stroganoff.
That's why I go to IKEA. I don't go to IKEA for furniture. I go there for the food.
Why not, right?
They have a whole cafeteria in there.
I know.
And
It's been
after you eat it, when you get tired,
it's been a long ass time since I've been to IKEA, so I probably need to go back.
yeah, but after you eat all that
About an hour.
yeah, after you eat all that food, go to the bedroom section. They have millions of beds. Just lay down in one of the beds and take a nap. No, nobody would disturb you.
Nah, I'm pretty sure someone would.
It's a big store, man. It's a big store. It's bigger than Costco inside, dude. I mean, gee, you can get lost.
We got a hardware store that's bigger than Costco as well.
Really? Wow. Okay. See,
Out here in the Midwest, it's called Menards.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, guys, that
That's just about it.
was 1972.
And like I said, my mom, my dad, most of their friends were all born in 1972.
So basically, this podcast would not be around
if it weren't for the year 1972. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's 1972 in a nutshell, right there. So, but guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It looks like Phil enjoyed himself.
I am.
Here, so it's awesome to see a smile on Phil's face.
Even though it's a very tired smile today, so.
It's okay. I'm always like that during the football season. I'm mostly half dead when I stream. So tired. But yeah, so is there anything you want to plug before you go?
Just go ahead and follow me up here. Excuse me. There hopefully will be some more coming out in coming days, weeks. Hopefully. I just have to find the time to record and edit and all that. So, biggest thing about it is just recording.
Okay.
But hopefully we'll be doing some stuff for summer. And, maybe getting back into the state stuff too. So.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I got some news for you guys. Every Monday I do that Monday Night Raw live stream. But this Monday it's gonna be a little shorter because I need to go somewhere. So it's only gonna be an hour long from 5 to 6. I'm sorry about that. But you guys are gonna get 2 interviews this week. You're gonna get one from a Seahawks YouTuber and a Packers YouTuber. And I mentioned it yesterday on the Sports Talk podcast. I was trying to get a special guest to come on the Sports Talk with me and Kenton. And I got that confirmation last night. And that special guest said that he doesn't have time to come on for about an hour to 30 minutes. So you guys are going to get a special guest coming on next Friday. And you guys know who that is. It's the guy urinating tree. It's going to be that special guest. And
hey, I like Tree.
And you know what's going to happen? Me and Kenton, we're going to be laughing about Aaron Rodgers signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers going to the Super Bowl.
It looks like the tree is dying inside because of Aaron Rodgers. His soul is dying.
Well, that's basically how Aaron Rodgers works. You know, it just everything he touches dies. So,
I mean, if you watch the Clickbait podcast, Fred, actually yesterday afternoon, Tree was getting
Thursday
roasted.
afternoons, yep.
He was getting roasted by Tom, Brandon, Scooter, and Five. So I might take it a little.
The only one that has really right to laugh at him is Tom.
Yeah, that is true.
No one else has had Aaron Rodgers, unless if Five is a secret Jets fan.
So yeah, guys. So I want you to let me know. Should I take it? Should I take it easy on Tree about this whole Aaron Rodgers thing, or should
Give him some slack?
Or should I just go for the throat?
No, don't go for the throat. He's already going to get that from clickbait.
He already has.
He's going to get more of it. They're going to laugh more and more at his butt.
Yeah. So, this is our first special guest. And many more to come. I know Tom's going to be on as a special guest during the football season. That's confirmed, I think.
You think?
I think he says.
He's got a busy summer though. He's moving, so.
Yeah. I messaged him, so he's like, just write him back when the time comes. And I'm still trying to get his dad. I'm still trying to get his dad. He's back from vacation, so. But other than that, you're gonna get 2 interviews this week. Because on Thursday, I'll be going into the hospital for it. The treatment that finally got approved, so I might not be in pain on Friday after Thursday.
Good luck with that.
But thanks, Phil. I really appreciate it. But guys, we both appreciate you guys getting up early in the morning. Well,
listening to us, of course.
Guys, I've been up since 1 in the morning.
Why? I have no idea. This is also, I mean, the reason why you get up at 1 in the morning is because you can't do really night games anymore.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you do, but you're dragging by the end of it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, God. It's horrible. You know how hard it is to live stream like 3 games a day? It's like exhausting.
Well, that's only playoff. That's only the playoffs.
Yeah, so yeah, I got, and I am gonna bring you guys 2 Lions YouTubers. So wait for that one too. Like I said last week, you guys are gonna get a lot of content this summer. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
So you better hold on. And I want to thank 3 more brand new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Right now, I'm only 117 away from 2,000 subscribers, guys. So get me to 2,000 subscribers before the season starts. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it. So,
You like the slick back hair?
yeah, I was going to say something about that.
You like it or no?
It is good. It's definitely good.
Definitely looks better than the John C. Reilly looking thing.
Yeah. But you're the only one that can pull it off. On me, no. That would not look good on me.
Yeah, I'm actually growing out the mustache again.
Oh,
You got the handlebar going.
Are you going to do that little handlebar
I'm going to
mustache?
do the handlebar. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Those are... I'm like...
Well, especially with the pointed goatee, yeah.
Every time I see somebody with that, I just want to go over there and tug on it.
Hey, I look like Colonel Sanders, so I'd kill chickens all the time.
Oh, that'd be great. If you do that for a Halloween show, would you dress up like Colonel Sanders?
Either that or I can dress up like the snowman from Rudolph.
No, I think Colonel Sanders would be a better choice.
It'd probably be long enough by then, so.
And just come into the live stream with a bucket of chicken. A bucket of crisp KFC chicken.
Ah, this is Colonel Sanders. I put butter and spices in everything.
That'd be hilarious. All right, guys. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys...
He's actually from Indiana?
Huh?
You know that Colonel Sanders is actually from Indiana?
Are they really?
Well, he was born in Indiana, but he started his company in Kentucky, so.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Southern Indiana, I should say, right on the Kentucky border there, so.
And I want to send out a congratulations to Oklahoma Thunder for winning their first final game 1.
They lost game 1.
Or did they? I thought they won.
Nope. They lost game 1. I'm not sure if. Let me see about game 2, but.
All right, then never mind. Take that back. I want to congratulate the Indiana Pacers for winning game 1. And I think game 2 is like tomorrow night.
Yeah. Pacers won the other game.
So it's game 2 tomorrow.
Game 2's tomorrow.
And I'm predicting the Pacers.
Really?
I'm going to predict the Pacers take the series in game 5.
The way they're playing right now, no one seems to know what to do with them in terms of clutch time.
If they keep scoring the 3-pointers, man.
Well, not only the threes, but it's just the luck. I mean, they're just clutch. They're very clutch this playoffs.
Yeah, but that luck is going to run out.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, I'm not saying it's going to run out, but sooner or later it does run out. So
probably run out next season.
Yeah, probably. All right, guys. Yeah, that's from me and Phil here. like I said, we appreciate you guys getting up early in the morning to listen to two two guys that are just talking about the past.
Yep.
So, but yeah, you got. I hope everybody have a great weekend.
You have a good one too, Jax.
And I just want to give a shout out to Chief fan Tom. He just messaged me last night that he was in the emergency room because his dad got this overnight again and he was in the hospital. So I hope everything's going well for Chief fan and his dad. So I just want to say we're all supporting you guys here. So I hope you guys come back soon. And yeah. But on that note, we are off and thank you. And we'll be back again next Saturday. You guys have a great week and a week. All right, yeah.